In a recent and startling development, Ryan Garcia has brought to light some deeply troubling content that has both shocked and captivated the public's attention. Garcia revealed that he was anonymously sent footage containing disturbing scenes involving live cats and kittens, which he describes as both shocking and horrifying. This footage, according to Garcia, was taken at the infamous Bohemian Grove, a place already shrouded in mystery and speculation due to its secretive gatherings of the world's elite. What makes this footage particularly alarming is the indication that it was captured using modern-day cameras, suggesting that the events depicted are recent. This stands in stark contrast to the older, grainier images and videos of Bohemian Grove that have circulated online for years, which many have dismissed as outdated or taken out of context. Ryan Garcia has taken a bold step forward in the unfolding drama surrounding the disturbing footage from Bohemian Grove, revealing that he not only knows the identity of the person who sent him the footage, but is also planning on outing them publicly. This move by Garcia signals a significant escalation in his campaign to expose the dark underbelly of elite gatherings and the activities that occur within them. In addition to this, Garcia has been in communication with Andrew Tate. The two have previously engaged in discussions on Twitter, and it seems they are now joining forces or sharing insights on this matter. Garcia's decision to collaborate with Tate and his determination to reveal the source of the footage underscore the seriousness with which he is approaching this issue. In some of the footage from Bohemian Grove that Ryan Garcia has brought to light, he described seeing disturbing scenes where old elites, with their faces blurred to protect their identities, were involved in the act of eating kittens. This shocking revelation adds a gruesome layer to the already troubling activities alleged to occur within the secretive gatherings of the world's powerful figures at Bohemian Grove. Ryan Garcia shared that upon viewing the harrowing footage from Bohemian Grove, he was so disturbed and sick to his stomach that he began punching his wall in frustration and disgust. The intensity of his reaction underscores the deeply troubling nature of the content he witnessed. It was at this point that his girlfriend had to step in to calm him down, highlighting the emotional toll that the revelations have taken on him personally. Apparently, in the unsettling footage from Bohemian Grove, after the disturbing act involving kittens, the old elites were seen laughing, adding a chilling layer of callousness to the already shocking scene. Among the blurred faces, one of the old men bore a striking resemblance to Joe Biden, even with his face blurred, though the identity could not be confirmed due to the blurring. Additionally, the presence of an owl figure clearly visible in the background served as a confirmation that the footage was indeed taken at Bohemian Grove, a location notorious for its secretive gatherings and the large owl statue that symbolizes the retreat. Ryan Garcia has also mentioned his plans to collaborate with Alex Jones, a well-known figure in the realm of conspiracy theories and alternative media. Garcia revealed that Jones is eager to have him on his podcast, indicating a strong interest in discussing the recent revelations and possibly delving deeper into the disturbing footage from Bohemian Grove. This partnership suggests that Garcia is looking to leverage Jones's platform to amplify his message and reach a wider audience, further highlighting his determination to expose the truth behind the secretive activities he's uncovered. The anonymous person who initially sent Ryan Garcia the footage had also attempted to silence him with hush money, in a clear effort to prevent him from speaking out about the disturbing content. Garcia, standing firm in his convictions, refused the offer. It was after this refusal that the sender, seemingly in retaliation and perhaps angered by Garcia's defiance, sent him the footage. Garcia believes that this act was a direct response to his rejection of the hush money, indicating that the sender was not only trying to intimidate him into silence, but also became incensed when their initial attempt failed. In an eye-opening revelation, Ryan Garcia steps beyond the boxing ring to confront a topic that veers into the shadowy realms of power and secrecy. He's not just throwing punches, he's throwing light on the dark corners of society where he claims the elites gather in secrecy, particularly pointing to the enigmatic Bohemian Grove. This isn't just about sports. It's about unveiling the layers of influence that operate behind closed doors. Garcia's assertions take us into a narrative that feels like it's straight out of a thriller novel. Bohemian Grove, for those who might not know, is often cited in conspiracy theories as a secretive playground for the powerful, where decisions that affect the globe are whispered among the redwoods. Garcia boldly claims to have proof of such gatherings and the nefarious activities that purportedly take place there. But Ryan doesn't just stop with vague accusations. He delves deeper, suggesting a complex web of control, where sponsorship deals are not just financial transactions, but chains that bind. He talks about a world where your voice and your stance can be bought, but at what cost? According to Garcia, the price is your freedom, your integrity, and perhaps even your safety. He paints a vivid picture of the mechanisms of manipulation, where the elite don't just influence you, they ensnare you. Through a series of alleged illicit activities, they ensure compliance. Garcia describes scenarios where individuals are compromised, blackmailed into silence or cooperation, under the threat of exposure or worse. The most harrowing part of Garcia's tale is his personal stand against this alleged system. He speaks of being targeted, of standing at a crossroads where silence is golden, but speaking out is dangerous. Yet Garcia chooses the latter, aware of the potential consequences, but driven by a need to expose the truth as he sees it. This journey into Ryan Garcia's claims is more than just a recounting of conspiracy theories. It's a testament to his courage to speak out against what he perceives as overwhelming odds. It raises critical questions about the nature of power, the veracity of such claims, and the lengths to which individuals will go to uncover or cover up the truth. As we explore Garcia's narrative, we're invited to question not just the existence of such elite gatherings, but the broader implications they have on society, governance, and the very fabric of our reality. It's a call to look beyond the surface, to question the narratives fed to us, and to seek the truth, however uncomfortable it may be. In sharing his story, Ryan Garcia doesn't just aim to inform. He seeks to ignite a conversation about transparency, truth, and the power dynamics that shape our world. It's a bold move, one that places him at the center of a potentially dangerous spotlight, but it's clear he believes some truths are worth the risk. As we wrap up this exploration of Garcia's claims, we're left with more questions than answers. What is the truth behind Bohemian Grove? How deep do the roots of elite influence extend? And what does it take to stand up against them? Garcia's story is a reminder of the complexities of the world we live in, where truth and power are often intertwined in shadowy dances. We encourage you to delve deeper, to research, and to form your own opinions on this intricate tapestry of power, secrecy, and the quest for truth. Ryan Garcia's revelations may just be the beginning of a much larger conversation about the forces that shape our society from the shadows. The revelation of the disturbing footage from Bohemian Grove, as shared by Ryan Garcia, has ignited a firestorm on Twitter, with users expressing their shock, disgust, and anger over the content described. One tweet reads, "Just when you thought the depths of elite depravity couldn't get any darker, the Bohemian Grove footage emerges. How deep does this rabbit hole go?" Another user chimed in saying, "The idea that this could be happening in our time, under our noses, is beyond horrifying. Those involved need to be held accountable." The conversation has quickly escalated, with many calling for investigations and actions against those implicated in the footage. Amidst the outrage, there's also a sense of disbelief and a demand for more evidence. A tweet states, "We need to see this footage for ourselves. If what Garcia is saying is true, this could be the biggest expose of the century." Meanwhile, another user speculated on the implications. If high-profile figures are indeed involved in these acts, what does it say about the power structures that govern our society? The discussion on Twitter has not only highlighted the public's horror at the allegations, but also sparked a broader debate on transparency, power, and the hidden activities of the elite. Ryan Garcia has recently unveiled disturbing content that has both appalled and captivated audiences worldwide. He disclosed that an anonymous source sent him footage depicting unsettling scenes involving the mistreatment of live cats and kittens. Garcia characterizes these scenes as both shocking and horrifying. This footage is purportedly from Bohemian Grove, a location notorious for its secretive elite gatherings, shrouded in mystery and speculation. The modern-day quality of the footage suggests that these events are not relics of the past, but recent occurrences, challenging the perception created by older, less clear images of Bohemian Grove that have been dismissed as outdated. Garcia's revelation marks a pivotal moment in the saga surrounding Bohemian Grove, as he not only identifies the sender of the footage but also vows to expose them. This commitment signals a significant escalation in his efforts to shed light on the dark practices at elite gatherings. His collaboration with Andrew Tate, following their prior interactions on Twitter, underscores the gravity with which he approaches this issue. Garcia described witnessing elites, their identities obscured, engaging in the act of consuming kittens in the footage, adding a grotesque dimension to the already alarming allegations about Bohemian Grove. This revelation left Garcia profoundly disturbed, leading to a physical outburst that necessitated intervention from his girlfriend to soothe him. The footage also captured the elites laughing after the act, with one individual bearing a resemblance to Joe Biden, though blurred faces made confirmation impossible. The unmistakable image of an owl statue in the background confirmed the location as Bohemian Grove, known for its large owl symbol. Furthermore, Garcia plans to join forces with Alex Jones, indicating Jones's keen interest in having Garcia on his podcast to delve into these revelations. This partnership aims to amplify Garcia's message to a broader audience. The sender's attempt to silence Garcia with hush money, which he refused, suggests that the footage was sent in retaliation, highlighting the sender's frustration with Garcia's defiance. Garcia's confrontation with these revelations extends beyond his boxing career, casting light on the shadowy corners of elite power and secrecy, particularly at Bohemian Grove. He claims to possess evidence of these secret gatherings and the nefarious activities that occur, challenging the audience to reconsider the power dynamics that operate behind closed doors. His narrative paints a complex picture of control and manipulation by the elite, suggesting that financial deals and sponsorship are tools used to bind and silence influential voices. Garcia's personal stand against these practices, despite the risks, emphasizes his commitment to exposing the truth. This journey raises critical questions about the nature of power, the authenticity of such claims, and the lengths individuals will go to reveal or conceal the truth. Garcia's story is not just a recounting of conspiracy theories, but a call to action for transparency, truth, and a reevaluation of the power dynamics that shape our world. It invites a deeper investigation into the existence and implications of elite gatherings like Bohemian Grove, urging the audience to seek the truth, no matter how uncomfortable it may be. Garcia's revelations could be the start of a larger conversation about the forces that influence our society from the shadows, reminding us of the complexities of a world where truth and power are intricately linked. Ryan Garcia has recently shed light on deeply unsettling content that has both horrified and captivated audiences worldwide. He disclosed that he received anonymous footage showing distressing scenes involving the mistreatment of live cats and kittens. Garcia described these scenes as both shocking and appalling. This footage is said to originate from the notorious Bohemian Grove, a location veiled in mystery and known for its exclusive gatherings of global elites. The aspect of the footage that stands out most starkly is its apparent recentness, indicated by the use of modern-day camera technology. This contrasts sharply with the older, less clear images and videos from Bohemian Grove that have been circulating for years, which many have written off as outdated or misconstrued. Garcia's revelation marks a significant moment in the ongoing saga surrounding the secretive activities at Bohemian Grove, as he not only identifies the sender of the footage but also vows to expose them. This decision underscores the gravity with which he views the situation. Furthermore, Garcia has been in dialogue with Andrew Tate, hinting at a potential collaboration or exchange of insights on this issue, which highlights the seriousness of his intent to bring these matters to light. In a particularly disturbing part of the footage, blurred images of elderly elites engaging in the act of consuming kittens were observed, adding a grotesque dimension to the already alarming allegations surrounding the elites' gatherings at Bohemian Grove. Garcia's visceral reaction to the footage, he was so repulsed that he resorted to punching a wall until his girlfriend intervened to soothe him, emphasizes the content's deeply disturbing nature. Following this, the footage showed the elites laughing, a macabre response that further underscores the scene's depravity. Notably, one of the obscured figures bore a resemblance to Joe Biden, though the blurring made it impossible to confirm identities. The unmistakable image of an owl statue in the background corroborated the setting as Bohemian Grove, known for its large owl symbol. Garcia also plans to join forces with Alex Jones, indicating Jones's keen interest in having Garcia on his podcast to delve deeper into these revelations. This partnership aims to amplify Garcia's findings to a broader audience, reinforcing his commitment to uncovering the truth behind the secretive activities he's unearthed. The sender of the footage had attempted to silence Garcia with hush money, which Garcia declined. This refusal led to the sender, possibly in retaliation and frustration at Garcia's defiance, sending the disturbing footage. Garcia interprets this as a direct consequence of his refusal to be silenced, suggesting the sender's intent to intimidate him into submission failed. Garcia's foray into exposing the shadowy dealings of power and secrecy at Bohemian Grove transcends his boxing career, venturing into a narrative that feels lifted from a thriller. Bohemian Grove, often the subject of conspiracy theories, is depicted as a secretive haven for the powerful, a place of whispered decisions among the redwoods. Garcia's bold claims of witnessing nefarious activities, they challenge us to reconsider the narratives presented to us and to seek the uncomfortable truth. This exploration into Garcia's allegations is not merely a recounting of conspiracy theories, but a reflection of his bravery in facing potential repercussions to expose perceived injustices. It prompts us to question the extent of elite influence and the sacrifices required to confront it. Garcia's story, therefore, is not just about unveiling hidden truths, but about sparking a broader dialogue on transparency, power, and the societal structures shaped in the shadows. As this narrative unfolds, it leaves us with more questions than answers about Bohemian Grove's secrets and the depth of elite influence. Garcia's revelations encourage us to probe deeper, challenging us to unravel the complex web of power, secrecy, and the quest for truth that defines our world. Ryan Garcia has unveiled disturbing content that has both horrified and gripped the public's focus. He announced that anonymously received footage showed alarming scenes involving the mistreatment of live cats and kittens, which he described as both shocking and appalling. According to Garcia, this footage was captured at the infamous Bohemian Grove, a site notorious for its clandestine meetings of the global elite, shrouded in mystery and speculation. The clarity and modern quality of the footage imply that these events are of recent origin, starkly contrasting with the older, grainier visuals of Bohemian Grove that have circulated for years, often dismissed as outdated or misconstrued. Garcia's disclosure represents a critical juncture in the narrative surrounding the Bohemian Grove footage, as he not only acknowledges knowing the sender's identity, but also intends to publicly disclose it. His ongoing dialogue with Andrew Tate on this subject, building on their prior exchanges on Twitter, suggests a collaborative or shared interest in addressing this issue. Garcia's resolve to expose the source of the footage and his partnership with Tate underline the seriousness with which he is tackling this matter. The footage brought to light by Garcia features scenes where the identities of elderly elites are obscured as they partake in the horrifying act of consuming kittens, introducing a sinister aspect to the already disturbing reports of activities at Bohemian Grove's secret gatherings. Witnessing such footage has taken a significant emotional toll on Garcia, prompting a visceral reaction of distress and anger. This reaction underscores the deeply unsettling nature of the content and the broader implications it holds for the secretive practices of the world's power brokers. The presence of an owl figure in the background of the footage serves as a grim confirmation of its Bohemian Grove setting, a place long associated with secretive elite rituals and now implicated in these recent, disturbing revelations. Garcia's commitment to bringing these issues to light, coupled with his plans to collaborate with figures like Alex Jones, known for delving into conspiracy theories and alternative narratives, signals a determined effort to amplify his findings and challenge the secretive activities he has uncovered. In response to Garcia's refusal to be silenced by hush money, the sender's decision to provide the footage appears to be a retaliatory act, driven by frustration or anger at his defiance. This development adds another layer to the unfolding drama, as Garcia steps beyond his role as a professional athlete to confront issues of power, secrecy, and moral corruption. His narrative invites a deeper examination of not just the existence of elite gatherings like those at Bohemian Grove, but also their impact on societal norms, governance, and the moral compass of those in positions of significant influence. Garcia's revelations prompt a larger conversation about transparency, accountability, and the dynamics of power that shape our world. As this story unfolds, it leaves us with more questions than answers, challenging us to consider the depth of elite influence and the courage required to stand. In a recent and startling development, Ryan Garcia has brought to light some deeply troubling content that has both shocked and captivated the public's attention. Garcia revealed that he was anonymously sent footage containing disturbing scenes involving live cats and kittens, which he describes as both shocking and horrifying. This footage, according to Garcia, was taken at the infamous Bohemian Grove, a place already shrouded in mystery and speculation due to its secretive gatherings of the world's elite. What makes this footage particularly alarming is the indication that it was captured using modern-day cameras, suggesting that the events depicted are recent. This stands in stark contrast to the older, grainier images and videos of Bohemian Grove that have circulated online for years, which many have dismissed as outdated or taken out of context. Ryan Garcia has taken a bold step forward in the unfolding drama surrounding the disturbing footage from Bohemian Grove, revealing that he not only knows the identity of the person who sent him the footage, but is also planning on outing them publicly. This move by Garcia signals a significant escalation in his campaign to expose the dark underbelly of elite gatherings and the activities that occur within them. In addition to this, Garcia has been in communication with Andrew Tate. The two have previously engaged in discussions on Twitter, and it seems they are now joining forces or sharing insights on this matter. Garcia's decision to collaborate with Tate and his determination to reveal the source of the footage underscore the seriousness with which he is approaching this issue. In some of the footage from Bohemian Grove that Ryan Garcia has brought to light, he described seeing disturbing scenes where old elites, with their faces blurred to protect their identities, were involved in the act of eating kittens. This shocking revelation adds a gruesome layer to the already troubling activities alleged to occur within the secretive gatherings of the world's powerful figures at Bohemian Grove. Ryan Garcia shared that upon viewing the harrowing footage from Bohemian Grove, he was so disturbed and sick to his stomach that he began punching his wall in frustration and disgust. The intensity of his reaction underscores the deeply troubling nature of the content he witnessed. It was at this point that his girlfriend had to step in to calm him down, highlighting the emotional toll that the revelations have taken on him personally. Apparently, in the unsettling footage from Bohemian Grove, after the disturbing act involving kittens, the old elites were seen laughing, adding a chilling layer of callousness to the already shocking scene. Among the blurred faces,